Meismer, and I'm the math coordinator at the Learning Hub. I've known Sarah Collins, or Sarah Clinch Collins, for 10 years now, since she started as a lowly peer tutor in the CTL. And you know, Sarah's gotten a bit too comfortable in her position here as the writing coordinator of the Learning Hub. So her staff and I decided that now would be a good time to give her her due. So what we did is we took one of her freshman level English papers and decided to distribute it to her staff to let them have a crack at her. So let's see what they said. And remember, she was an honor student.
So when my staff approached me about doing this roast, I was initially pretty apprehensive about it, but I then realized, no, I'm a good writer. You know, I know what I'm doing. Even when I was a freshman, I was pretty self-assured, and so it can't be that bad. There's nothing in there that's, you know, too worrisome or things that they could actually, you know, roast me on. So I was like, whatever, I'll go find something, and you know, felt pretty good and distributed it to the staff with the challenge to, you know, find something, kind of a dare you. I don't think they're going to have much to say. I really think it'll be fine. So, yeah, we'll see. I have high hopes that I'll come out of it pretty unscathed.
Sarah, it's cute that you employ an elementary understanding of Descartes and Plato to argue that our ability to construct our online identity is limited by the limitations of the construction of online spaces. But the real limitation is your limited understanding of these philosophical concepts.
So you say that people aren't allowed to get new hairstyles or have new t-shirt styles, but say that to the people who are doing it every single day.
It's cute that you think referencing Descartes and Plato makes you sound smart.
Semicolons are not an excuse to never end a sentence ever and turn sentences into paragraphs. End it, let it go, use a period.
So Sarah, I have some notes on your essay. Pretty good length, 7 pages long. I can tell that you have a really advanced vocabulary, so that was really nice to see in a freshman paper. However, in your first paragraph, you use the word online and identity about 9,000 times. Really? You couldn't find any synonyms? Anyway, but like I said, like the length was great. You can clearly write a long paper really well, but one of your paragraphs is over a page long. You don't know how to break it up when you're talking about 2 different ideas? Come on now, Sarah, you're better than that. And then, one last thing. You ended your essay in the passive voice. In the passive voice. How mediocre.
Alright, so I'm just gonna take this, and you can have this back when you learn that a thesis is not supposed to be a paragraph.
So in this paper, Sarah talks about technology, avatars, and even the Matrix. And as I kind of read this paper, I realized that this paper is a lot like a Keanu Reeves movie, just because it's kind of a long, difficult task to get through. And by the time I finished it, I really wish that I would have crashed on my way to work this morning as opposed to coming here and reading it. But I will say, although I'm not really interested in the subject matter, overall I do think it's not a bad paper. But in terms of keeping my attention, I don't really know if her, writing skills are, really up to the task. It is a good thing, though, that she does have an honorary theater minor. She might want to look into, that line of work instead of her job that she currently has.
I mean, I guess that's okay. It's fine. And I guess those are pretty valid criticisms.
Wait, stop! That is not what tutoring is.
Hi, I'm Lisa Lindquist, and this is
Chris Rubling.
and we're the writing specialists up in the Learning Hub. So for the rest of this month, we'll be talking about what actually happens when you come to the Learning Hub and how we can help you with your work.
Come and see us.
I can tell that Sarah thought she wrote a really good thesis sentence when it contained no fewer than 90 words, 12 commas, 2 semicolons, and 3 instances of the word identity.
Wait, after all of that, why did we hire her again? Who's in charge here? Who do I need to talk to?